Comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
Hello and welcome to Money on the Floor. I'm here to help you pick it up. Talking about arbitraging, talking about them cryptos, talking about trading in general. Always talking about this ARB token. So everything's going good. We are just looking over this earlier. Yep, we're still making money in my account. Still got my tokens. I see ETH is coming back up a little bit. That's good. We'll have to go over that trade I saw earlier. Still got the debit cards here. Yeah, got mine just waiting. Got our payout today was 78.65, not too bad. And I tried to deposit into my A-bot earlier and I couldn't, so it's still not active to put money in. So I don't know if we can get money out. I think I heard somebody saying something about they couldn't withdraw either, so I'm not sure. That I don't know. I've never withdrawn anyway, so I wouldn't know. I only put money in. But I'm hoping soon, once we get this evolution and we get Trade Pro and get everything working, be able to make a profit. So that's what we need. And we jump over here to Trade Pro. And you got ETH against the Bitcoin right there. ETH is 2.4, Bitcoin is 4.8, and we're going up towards ETH. That's weird. So ETH must have really come on live here. Alive. Must have been pumping. Take it down to a 1 hour chart. Put a line across here and look for a breakout. That's what I would do. Right now you're kind of in a triangle, but I would just put a line right across the top here and look for a breakout, and one across the bottom and look for a breakdown. Because it could go either way. You never know. And all because you go one way, you got to be ready to go the other way. That's what we're going to go over right now. So right now we're at a 60-minute. Whoop, those are candles. Wrong spot. Where am I? Over here. Wrong area. 15 minutes, same exact thing, just more candles. Gives you another look at it. Definitely put a trend line, and play the breakout. Let it, break out, close in the direction it's supposed to go, and then put another candle going, and then you would get in. And you would put the stop loss as close as you can get it, move to break even. Try to do 1/3 of your lots so you can put only 1/3 in first. If you do lose, it's a small amount. There's a reason why. We'll go over it in this right now. So let's go check this one out. Let's go to ETH US dollar. I think it was this it. No, it was Bitcoin. Maybe it was ETH. I think it was. So we have a green candle going up. 4 hours green. 15-minute. There we go. I believe this was the trade. Yes. If you put a trend line right across here, we had a breakdown, a retest, a sell. I would have sold it here. Now it moved down to here, and we moved the stop to here, to this point right here, and add another position. Now, the one position we got in would have been a broke even, and the other one would have been a loss. So you lost one trade, but then as quick as we lost it, this right here is this candle formation tells you it's a buy signal. So I would have bought right after it took me out and saw it was going up. I probably would have bought in and then followed it up to here, taken profit, at least made a little bit of money back and not had that loss. That's how quickly it changes. So that's what's crazy about that. And you got to go over all the candle formations and everything so it helps you out. So like right in here, you got a morning star going up. Yep. Got an engulfing candle here. Engulfing candle here is also an evening star. This right here, the one that would have got us back in, was an engulfing candle. And right on the next candle, you would get in. and we got stopped out right here. So right after I got stopped out, I would have saw that that was an engulfing candle, and it came with such magnitude, I probably would have jumped in because this is an uptrend anyway. We were doing a reversal. It was all going up. So this was a reversal trade. That didn't work, so we got stopped out. But the idea is you get to stopped out small, and then if you get back in, you made back all your money and then some. So even if you would have got out way up here, it would have been the best, but that's tough to do sometimes. You'd be lucky probably to get out right here. So you still would have made money. But that's what I mean. You need to be ready to go either way. But have a reason to go. If you're going to do the candlesticks, you got to have a candlestick formation, and that one was. So, and I watched it happen. It was pretty strong. It was going. It was time. It wanted to go up, so it did not want to go down. So I just wanted to show you that you can get into a trade, everything is correct, and you still lose. But the idea is you go in with 1/3 of your lots. Now, because of that, we put in another trade at 1/3 once it got down to here, and we moved the stop. So one was broke even, one would be a loss. So we took a loss on 1/3. We didn't make any money on it. We took a loss on one position, which was 1/3 of our normal lots. And then once it got up to here and turned around, and we had the engulfing candlestick pattern, and it stopped us out, I would have jumped in right there, and then would have rode it back up to here, and at least made a little bit of money up for the evening. So, but it just goes to show you don't know really ever where it's going to go. I mean, you just know it, and everything retraces. So I mean, this goes up, retraces halfway, it goes up, retraces, everything retraces. So you never know. We were hoping to get a retrace and a breakout. This is what we were hoping for, a breakout, was a trend line right across here. So it was more of a breakout, not a retrace. But everything retraces, so that's why you got to be careful. When it wants to go someplace, it's going. And that's why I try to keep the stops tight. If we're going to take a loss, I want it small. We don't want a big loss. Never need a big loss. All it'll do is kill you. Mentally, it'll kill you too. It's not just financially, mentally. And then you get a big loss, and then you don't even want to tell anybody. It's like, oh, how'd you do? No, okay. You get tired of telling everybody. So that's why you want to keep it small. Took a small loss, but had 2 big wins. Came back with a good win. And if you're ahead, you stop for the evening. You're done. But right now we went up and we're consolidating. My guess is it's going to go up again. So I would be looking for this trade. I'd be looking for the breakout up. But that's me trying to make a dollar. If I don't trade, I don't make any money. And 25% of your trades can be wrong anyway. The market just takes those. You can't outguess the market. It's not possible. If everybody could outguess the market, you wouldn't have anybody picking up trash out there. Somebody has to pick up trash. Somebody has to do all the dirty work. If everybody was this easy to make money, it has to be hard. Otherwise, it'd be too easy. But you need to be strict. You need to be diligent. You need to have rules, a plan. And then you can have all that, but you need to stick to it. It's probably the hardest part, sticking to it. So make sure you stick to it. If you don't stick to it, you could do really good and then just blow it. All of a sudden you get revenge trading, you get mad because you maybe lost this trade, so you got mad, so you put a lot larger one, and maybe you did win. But let's say it dropped again when it was going to go down. You don't know. And then you lost. And since you went much larger than you normally go, see, usually if you do 1/3 of your lot, you only lose the 1/3. But when you win 3 times that. So, or 2 times that. So that's what I mean. So then if you get double it up or triple it up and you take a loss on that, now it's going to be harder to come back from that. That's the problem. Therefore, now you understand. So that's all there is to it. You just got to find what works for you. That's what we were talking about the last video. We're all different. We all trade different. We all see different things. So you got to find what works for you. Now, what we didn't look at was the Bitcoin US dollar. Let's take a look, see if we have everything going on here. Man, this thing is just going to the moon. Right now, we're ready for a breakout. Jeez, that's crazy. Let's take this thing down to a 15-minute chart. So, okay, we got a red candle. Make it bigger. So we got a red candle right here. It's coming back down. I would be looking for either a candle pattern going up or down. We'll see what happens. This is a 15-minute chart. Let's take it down to a 5. Just more candles. Okay, so now we're going sideways. Okay, see, this helps a lot. That's why I like going down sometimes, because if you go back to the 15, it's hard to decide what to do. 15 says, okay, oh yeah, we could break off the top, we could break the bottom, but we go down to the 5. And the 5 gives you more candles. So now we know we need to break this top or break this bottom. And most likely we're coming in, so we're going sideways. We're going to go out that same thing. This thing's just going to be moving. Man, we're going to be at what, 11,500? Wow. This thing takes off, which I think it's going to. So if that's the case, you put a trend line here. Now, if you really think that, just see, there's two ways to do this. There's a safe way. You put a trend line here. This thing breaks out, comes back, gives you another green candle, and you buy it. Or you put a trend line down here. Next candle, if it does come back down to here, you buy it down here. And you put your stop as close as possible because you feel it's going to go up. Because chances are it's going to go up. We have more in our favor for it to go up than go down. Because you come over here, it's very positive. Here it's positive. See, we're coming back down. You might want to take a buy trade down here so you get more money into it. That's what I would do. I would take a buy trade here. And then once we get up here, if we do break, I would move my stop up from down here up to here and put another trade in. And then once we move up to here, I move my stop up to here and I put another trade in. That's what I would do. So you got to have a plan. You got to figure out what you want and stick to it. So stick to it. Remember to stick to it, whatever it is. That'll be the title for this one. Stick to it. But we need to remember that, guys. All right. Anyway, stay Armstrong. We will come back and talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.